For this particular review series, I had to shorten the title of it, so it's just going to be called As Reincarnated Aristocrat. Well, you'll see the full title when you see the thumbnail for this one. It's as I was as a reincarnated aristocrat. I used my appraisal skill to raise in the world. That's kind of basically what this one is. So this is episode 2. Excuse me, this is episodes 3 and 4. So Charlotte was kidnapped last episode 2. So ours and Rio's, basically they go find her at basically a bar run by a slave trader named August Minor, which of course found out about that thanks to ours using the appraisal score on him, and of course, well, all of his goons get beat up by his top retainer. Well, his only retainer at this point, Ryusu, and he beats everybody, kills a few of them, and takes out basically a guy who used to be part of this army who was kicked up to bad behavior, and makes arrangements with a slave trader. I'll buy her, and you get to keep your reputation. And we never speak to each other ever again. And they walk out and, well, as a thank you for saving her, shows a special spot, and of course, well, she agrees to become a retainer. But what happened to the kids? Oh, they'll basically be taken care of. They'll be fine. So he says to her that you get room, you get food, board, and you get paid monthly salary. She's like, first two are fine, but send the money to those kids. And he's like, okay, I could do that. Oh, and here's the thing. She has aptitude for magic. And she's never used magic before. So they borrowed this thing from a house that has a magical skill, and she throws a giant fireball. Shocking everybody, shocking them and the entire freaking town. So they bring her home after, of course, she eats some food. And it's like, as far as like, oh, the bath is always a woman, and they show us, oh, okay, she can stay. And that's kind of basically episode 3. 4 is interesting. Now, 4, they have another time skip. This is quite interesting. You have 1 being a standalone episode, 2 and 3 being a 2-parter, 4. Now, the first time skip was only just about 3 months. The next time skip is 3 years. That means ours, who started the series as 3 years old, he was 14, now he's 17. I think Charlotte is supposed to be about 16, I'm guessing, given the fact that she's got a big chest now. So, basically, Raven's come back from a battlefield, and then ours is informed, oh, there's this hunting family that just moved to the area. Let's recruit people for basically more retainers. So, after hearing about them, Charlotte, Ritsu, and ours proceed to ride on horseback, and of course ours is basically resting his head in Charlotte's chest, which I find that quite funny, because not the only anime I've seen it in. That's also happened in, I was Reincarnated 7 Prince, second one that happened in. So, he meets the patriarch of the family, where, well, just his sons, and shows the fact that the sons, well, actually on the way, they're actually almost attacked by basically like a swine. It's basically a small boar, and shows appraisal skills, become good soldiers. And ask to become soldiers, no problem. And they also have a younger son who's a bit shy, and of course ours uses appraisal to him. Now, his talent is to be a soldier, and they think he might become a soldier, but he's very young. He's like, no, his talent is to be a strategist because he's smart. So he talks to him for a bit, invites him to his castle, his manor. The 2 older boys get basically invited, no problem. They test out the ability in the library towards, and apparently the Hunter brothers don't think the younger one knows how to read because they didn't know how to read. It turns out he does know how to read because of viewers seen it. So they come up with an interesting idea to, well, impress the father by making a trap and preserving nature, which of course, like, it's made really well. The father seems to be respite, but he just must leave home anyways, because he thinks that the father resents him. Turns out he doesn't, and, well, the father, he thinks his father hates him. So ours proceeds to basically have this sort of bonding moment where they kind of like they had basically the father and the two boys just on the roof having beer, like basically whatever alcohol they drink, and look how they slip off the roof, which I'm surprised they do this. Like, okay, I think the reason why they drink on the roof because they don't have balconies, so they just because they're hunters. So the son overhears what's going on with them, and of course, the very next day the sons come, no problem. The youngest son basically volunteers to stay, and he basically kind of reconciles with his father, and they go off, ending the episode. Another 2 episodes. Like, really good stuff here. I think I kind of wish basically I have an English dub here, but we go. I did ask just the Crunchyroll Discord about this, but they were confused. They thought the series came out last year. The Spy Fact came out this year. Yeah, they're very confused about that. So, maybe that'll be one. Who knows? Okay, so that's pretty much it for particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the dislike button. Next up, Comic Corner. More annuals. Okay, next video. Bye.